Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Boy. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the After Hours. It's our episode 53. I'm your host, Carlos Silva, talking with you from the After Hours control room. Look here. Hello, hello. The control room here in Ventura. And I'll be joined, let me go back to my screen here, be joined by my dear buddy, dear friend, all the way from Kentucky, Collin Kendall.
Hello, hello. Anybody else notice they added comments so we can see on our end now?
Huh?
No.
What?
Yeah,
No.
click that button in the corner.
Which
I was told not
amazing.
to touch the button in the corner.
Okay.
It's the button in the
No.
corner.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
magical.
No, talking about magic, also joined by our dear buddy, big buddy, huge buddy, all the way from Orlando, Jason Canapp.
I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I'm doing the intermittent fasting when I can. I'm not eating after midnight. All the stuff. Oh, that's the gremlin rules. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you. I think it's a crime that you're having Pedro stand up on a ladder with a camera, though. I think that's a little mean.
The whole
Buddies.
I think you should let him come down.
Let's stop Disney. Let's go.
You want to go, bro? Count. Let's go!
Yeah, I did.
the
I
longest way
did.
to do
I did. I finally used it.
I don't understand.
Is everything okay with you guys?
Yeah, but now I can't take my eyes off the comments. I'm like, it's all right
amazing.
there. It's great. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's very bright. It's very bright.
I don't know what you're
If you go to
talking about.
dark mode, it's much better.
I am in dark mode, but
Well, there's something
Anyway.
wrong with your eyes.
Buddies,
It's so good to see everybody.
just want to think, buddies. We're live now. There's we have
Oh, are we?
a lot of
live?
people. Yeah, a lot of
this
people
happening?
with us. Yes, it's happening.
Yeah, they like to hear us.
And you
ramble.
know,
It's okay.
it is about time to say hello, hello, hello. It's our hello, hello, hello time. And Colin, now that you have all the comments in front of you,
Magical.
let's say hello to our friends.
Yeah, it's good to see Carlene Rhodes showing up tonight. Joe Logan, as always. Peter Mano. Jason, that guy's here. Marianne Mears, Carrie Krieger. As I scroll down, lots of duplicates here. Mark Jones, good to see you. Michelle Canapp, always good to see you, my friend.
hey, I know her.
You kind of do. Well, you better. Kelly Lawrence, good to see you as well. Jason, who do you see dropping by here?
I see Megan and I see Wendy and I don't know if you. I was not paying attention to who you said hi to, so I'm gonna say hi
not
to everybody. Charlene and Louise, good to see you. Joe Logan, Tom McMillan, Kelly Lawrence. I saw Kelly 6 times. Peter Mano, great to see you, my buddy. Heather Demmett and Laura Roberts and Joe Logan and there's so many awesome people here.
And
There's so many great people.
there is a first time here. First timer is Kathy. Kathy is here. Hi, Kathy. Could you please just write from where you're watching us from? That would be
We
great.
apologize in advance, Kathy.
Yes. Kyle is actually.
It's kinda hard to
Kyle
do.
is. I think. I'm not sure, but I think Kyle is also the first time here.
Oh, I
Marion
didn't think
Mears.
so. Kyle's been around the block or two.
Jody is here.
Miss Tom McMillan, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
to
said
see
hi
ya.
to Tom.
Yeah, we said.
Yeah,
I,
Oh, and John. Did we say hi to John?
yeah.
John from across the pond.
Yeah, I showed. Kathy is from Connecticut. Really nice to have you here. Thank you.
Megan Collin is quiet again, and it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
so let's not
it's
draw attention to
probably-
it,
It's
please.
probably me. I'm sorry.
But let me do that. So we already have. Kylie saying yes. We met. We met at
Yes.
Magic
That's
Kingdom.
what I'm
Jason.
saying.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Don't listen, Kyle. Just don't listen to him.
One thing. So let me ask something that is really important, and it is going to be important for next week's episode for the Wheel of Disney. Everyone that is brand new to the show, that is first timer, not even live now, even in the replays, please write down the comments, your name. Write down if you were invited by someone of our friends or regular friends here. Right, I was invited by Jason, for instance.
Was invited.
And then, because then you're gonna be part of a draft for some prizes on the Wheel of Disney next week. Okay, so please don't forget to write it down your name in the comments where you're watching from. We wanna get to know you. Everybody here is really friendly. Don't be afraid.
Except Jason.
Jason sometimes bites.
He bites, yeah. Kevin, good to see you. Says you're joining here from. You said you're joining from Nashville. That's not too far from me. So
Yeah.
good to see you.
Oh,
I'll be in Nashville in 2 weeks.
He will
get out now, Kevin.
run now while you can.
Stay off the sidewalks, Kevin.
But I will start with Jason. I have something really important to ask you.
Okay.
Buddy, now is the time.
Now is the best time.
Yeah, it wasn't not even a question, but no problem.
Never.
Okay, well, let's start with the news. You have pretty big, important news. Thanks God, huge news, very good news. And the first thing that I would like to start is actually to bring something that we did not discuss in our pre-production meeting, but
That's never good.
No, it is good. It is good. Just seeing here, Travis saying, new Kelly invited me. Hi, Travis.
Hello there.
Hello, Travis. Good to see you here. The good news today is that welcome back. We have all the Disney parks around the world. They are fully operational. They're open and welcome guests right now. It is amazing news. And the last one to start
When
off,
you closed, we were sad. Sorry.
and the last one to start.
I'm sorry.
Didn't
I
know
love
needed
that song.
earplugs for this show.
I love that song.
And the last one.
How are we not playing that song?
And the last
You don't
one
have
to
the
open
rights.
up the doors was Disneyland Paris. Yeah. Who? Paris?
Just kind of surprised because they were already open once, right? And then closed and then reopened, right?
Yes, yeah. Actually, they closed and reopened many times. Yeah.
We're a fickle bunch.
Our buddy
Delicate.
Kyle says watching from Crestfield, Florida, near Pensacola.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes, they were just here in Walt Disney World for the weekend. They will
Coming
be back. They're going to be back for Food and Wine Festival. Good. Yes, Food and Wine is almost there. And the other piece of good news is the huge.
is there
news.
bad news?
No, they're the good news. They're very good news. The returns of the fireworks. And we're going to have not only Happily Ever After returning, but also Epcot Forever.
Can we just appreciate how terrible the Photoshop job is on that photo?
What, the fireworks coming out of the ears? It's beautiful.
Just down around the corners. You
This
can
stuff
see
is
a different
beautiful.
background behind it.
It's beautiful.
Don't worry. Yeah, it is Disney.
Okay. It's
It
okay.
is Disney.
I mean,
did
it's
it in a
not
hurry.
Collin Kendall quality.
Yeah, it was Disney. Yeah, that's why I say Disney
no
had to
puddles
hire
were
you.
no puddles were injured in the making of this Photoshop. But
Disney-
Not this time. Not this
Disney needs to hire you, buddy. There, but one
time. I
thing.
wish.
One
No
thing.
offense, Jason.
So Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever, all them, both in the very same day. They were starting July 1st. But guess what? July 1st will be
on a Thursday.
on a Thursday.
It's like
So that means
It's like magic, how it is. Which is Thursdays is the very, very official day of the After Hours show. That means that we're gonna have a very special show because we're going to be in the two parks simulcasting from Magic Kingdom and from Epcot. We're going to be live with you for a long time because we're going to start at 8 p.m. and at 9 p.m. is going to be the Happily Ever After with me in the Magic Kingdom. And then Jason in Epcot will be broadcasting Epcot Forever. But there's something in the middle of that.
Collin Kendall?
Where's
That
Collin?
might be lost. Potentially.
Collin will be in the middle of a road trip trying to
Could be very lost. We don't know.
Trying to get in time for our show. And we're
It'll be
gonna
close.
and we're gonna bring Collin live from wherever he is.
Which could be very interesting.
Lord help us.
So
I haven't told some people about that either.
It's better to keep these things quiet.
Exactly.
no, just say to the family in the middle
Sure,
of the
you're
whole
still
trip,
under,
you say, guess what? We're live for a bunch
going
of
live
people now.
now.
And so people, yes, sir, Sid Kirsch is here, new to the group. Megan Kirsch invite me. Hi, guys. Hi, Sid.
Welcome,
how are you,
Sid.
buddy? How are you, buddy? Travis already talked about Travis. There's some. I know if I miss someone now, don't worry because we're gonna go through all the comments to take all the names or the new ones. But welcome. So yes, we're going to be live from both parks. We're going to be a simulcasting, and guess what?
What?
During that day, during that live show, we're gonna be also taking all the comments, everything that you're gonna be writing, and your hellos, your hello, or
Like
everything.
Oprah, everybody wins.
And we're gonna use it for another draft of the Wheel of Disney. So the engage, yes,
Dose?
Magic.
no, that's the other thing. Next week we're gonna have two drafts. One for the our friends that brought new guests in, new friends in, and from the new friends. So there are two drafts. The week after the live from the parks, there will be another Wheel of Disney, but now that will be from without all the comments from our live simulcast. So we're talking about
Take notes.
yes, it's a lot of Wheel of Disney, but the Wheel of Disney is coming with a special. Remember,
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
so remember, we need to. There should be some special reasons because we are
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
to bring back the Wheel of Disney. So yes,
Kyle, you may be right. It could be Collin Kendall live from an I-75 rest stop. You never know.
and with his whole family together.
Probably. None of them are going to know what's going on.
Live from like Carlos Silva in Magic Kingdom, Jason Canapp in Epcot Center, and Collin Kendall at Taco Bell.
Exactly. Third time today.
Oh, that'll be great. Well, but there's some other things that we need to talk about, I think.
Okay.
And well, I've already mentioned the return of Wheel of Disney. That is going to be next week. And
I feel like I'm at a baseball park every time he does that.
and there's several new friends that are already joining, not only watching us live here, but also joining in our Facebook community. If the ones that are joining us today live here are not in the Facebook community, don't forget to join us there. It's also an interesting place for us to get, to get involved with our friends here. It's a nice community. The other thing, and that I would like to mention is that, have you guys noticed what happened with the Boo Bash?
What about it?
Did
Other
it
than
become
the
the
really
Pooh-
strange name.
Did it become the Pooh Bash?
No, we're all surprised about the prices of the Boo Bash, and most of the dates in October that are the really pricey ones are getting sold out.
Which is
Of course
crazy.
they are.
Yes,
Doesn't surprise me, no. But
yeah.
if it's new, it'll sell when it's Disney.
Yes, and it's and also the first night, August 10, is already sold out too. They're
That's
testing
surprising.
what we're calling in economics, where they're testing the elasticity, and they're getting
Yes,
really
they are.
Price
They're gonna-
elasticity of demand. Oh, way to nerd out there for a second.
they're getting good at it.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
No, and well, and there's several things. There are other things I'd like to comment because of the special day tonight, today that all the parks are open. I would like to bring something that I received yesterday. That was the foodie news for, especially for Disneyland. It's a dining
What is
guide
that?
update. It's the dining guide update that they sent to all travel agents. The foodie news, and what happened is that most of the food services of the counter services and restaurants are opening today in Disneyland. So what they're trying to bring up is to show some of the new items. But the bad thing is that they didn't explain. They just only brought the pictures. But I'm happy to share, because everything that is Disneyland food is always good and great. So it's good to share with you guys too. And look here. Look at mac and cheese there.
Meh.
If it's macaroni, I'll eat it.
Jason and mac and cheese is.
I was like, I don't know, like everybody tries to dress up the mac and cheese, and it's just mac and cheese.
You
Particularly
just
when you
want a
have
cheap blue box.
no, and lobster on that, it's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
It's so stupid.
Any other news? Any other thing that we like to share?
No, have they put lobster on something else that we want to talk about?
No,
They should.
There was
Like
also
that wonderful burger.
our friend, our dear buddy, Josh DeMaro did a special post today in the Disney Parks blog too. Capacity is increasing. Actually,
We knew that yesterday, really.
yes, and it is pretty wide open now. I'm curious how.
And it was booked basically the first 3 weeks of July until they changed it like literally yesterday or the day before, and now you can get about anything you want.
There was some news from that Animal Kingdom Lodge is going to be open by the end of February or mid-August. Mid-August, and the only ones that we're still missing news that we don't.
Does that mean we're gonna get Boma back?
I hope so,
Depot?
because I think that they're opening everything, and
I camp
Almost
out
a
now.
buffet.
and the only ones that are still with no dates to open are the both Port Orleans and the two
Which
All
is
Stars.
really disappointing.
Yes.
I love Port Orleans.
Me too. And I don't know which is the reason that is those specific resorts are having the. We know that there's a whole thing of hiring people that is getting it's starting to get better now, but probably that's the main reason, because it is, and in terms of reservation, the daily rates, the for the hotels is huge. Are you okay, Colin?
Just dying slowly. It's okay.
Colin is in the
Killing me softly with his song.
song, killing me softly.
That's what it feels like.
with
That's what it
his
feels like.
song. Colin's
keep going.
Colin's in the middle of a sinus crisis, and
Yeah, it's terrible. It's all stuck up in here, and it won't come out. And
oh no, don't give
just
me.
ignore me if I forget to mute and call.
I'm okay with that. No more details on that. Buddies, I'm
It's like
pretty.
coconut all over again.
I'm pretty happy and excited, because now it's going to be. We're moving to. And now is the time for something really, really new. But so, Colin, with you and all your health issues now,
this can only end so well.
now is the time.
Now is the best time.
Colin running from the cold water. This is Go
Water
With
was
Us.
like ice.
Your mic was hot.
I know.
When you yelled Collin rolling.
It was very cold. Very, very cold.
Oh, the mic was hot? No.
Yeah.
Good. It was good.
I'm just glad I muted before I blew my nose.
Well, things were a new segment, but let us explain what is Go With Us. The whole idea, and actually, it is something that is already we're thinking and discussing since the World Domination Retreat, and I have to have a special sound, a special music track for every time I mention the World Domination Retreat. So the whole thing is that we're After Hours is something that is totally related to the place that we love, to Disney and to Orlando and to everything Disney. But we know that it's always interesting to start to spread our reach to other destinations and to enjoy other things with you. Sometimes those destinations could be really far, but sometimes those destinations could be something really close to us. So even too close to Jason, for instance, in Orlando, he can showcase and to show something different outside the parks.
Probably not.
Collin will do the same thing with the vast wilderness in Kentucky, and look how excited he is.
I don't do the wilderness. If you haven't noticed,
So
I'm more of an air conditioning and Wi-Fi type.
yes, but the whole thing is that we like to bring, and even things that we did in the past, and that we have some, if we can share some images and some footage. So that's the whole idea of this segment, the Go With Us. And I will be the first one to share something with you guys, and it's something that I did actually last Sunday. So are you guys ready?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Sorta.
Let's watch. So go with us and go with me now. Hello.
Oh, we're not muted.
Today
again.
is Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Beautiful day, and I decided that I need to show you something from my area here. So let's go. I just parked in Hollywood Beach, and the idea is that we're gonna go for a nice walk in the Hollywood Beach Broadwalk. Let's go. Before you start asking, Jason and Collin, yes, I'm wearing shorts and I'm wearing a lot of sun lotion. This place is really close to my home. It takes like 10 to 15 minutes to get here. If you come here a Sunday morning, early in the morning, it's always easy to park. It gets difficult later on the day for sure. They have plenty of public parking and different spaces here for you to choose from. What I like to do usually is to come here just to walk. The beach is amazing, it's calm and it's clean, but I really like to come here to walk, and it's always a fun walk. You see different people, you see different characters, and it's nice. It's a nice family fun time. So my dear friends, I hope you enjoy this little walk, this visit to the beautiful Hollywood Beach here in South Florida. It's a nice place for you to visit. Hollywood Beach, Florida. Thank you. So buddies, you like that?
What?
Apparently, Carlos doesn't like giant flip
Was
flops.
there some?
No,
was
I don't like it.
Were we supposed to be watching something? I went and got a bite. No, it was nice. It was really nice. Not getting on that surf thing as Mark Jones wants us to do, but that's not.
On.
No, I've tried it once.
I'm not
My
able
cruise
to.
ship.
Yeah.
And on a cruise ship, I was able to use the excuse, well, the boat's moving.
Yeah.
Of course it's
Yeah, on dry
unsteady.
land, you don't have that option.
But that whole resort is pretty
Earthquake.
beautiful. Actually, the Margaritaville Beach Resort it's something I would say quite as recent. It's not more than 3 years old.
They put one in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee that's really, really nice, too.
Wait, what's it called?
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? Like Sevierville?
Pigeon Forks? Like
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge, not Pigeon Forks.
Yeah.
I like Pigeon
No.
Forks, like a pitchfork? They're like
No, that's
pigeon,
a different place in Tennessee.
Pigeon Forks. Okay.
No, in Hollywood Beach, there's one thing that I have to, and people, particularly who already visited there, there's something about Hollywood Beach I would say that is kind of a Venice beach, because you have it's family, but it's also has some crazy dudes there. But but it's all safe.
Carlos is
it's
that
now
guy.
so safe and nice. That is this vibe that is a little bit, retro vibe there, and I like it.
They want you to do next week is show us the nightlife of Miami.
I love the nightlife. I got the boogie.
Yeah, so
You have
Kelly's
to pull
saying
out your parachute hands.
Kelly's bringing a nice idea. We love it there. So she said that it would be a great spot for our meetup. Yes,
It would be cool.
yes, a good idea. I'm trying to convince them, Jason and Collin, to come here for a while. It's good.
You know, there's Margaritaville here too.
Yes,
It's
yes,
true, and it's gigantic.
It is amazing. It's true.
Come here. That's what I'm saying.
So just let me show one thing. Where it is? Let me see. I think it's here. Probably it's here. Sorry. Yes. If you guys want to
You broke it.
understand where it is, Hollywood is actually in the middle of the way from Miami Beach to Fort Lauderdale. From
Interesting
Miami,
that it's actually
from Miami.
closer to Fort Lauderdale than Miami.
Yes, it's pretty close to Fort Lauderdale.
So how far is that from your house?
15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I can see Aventura on there. Yeah,
Yes.
I see
Oh,
it.
let me bring it again. It's really close.
I can see it.
What's everybody want to say from Miami to Fort Lauderdale? We're talking about like a 25 to 30 minutes drive if the 95 is okay. So everything is pretty close here. And that's why one of the reasons that I always defend that if you want to enjoy South Florida as a whole, to go, to places in Broward County, to Fort Lauderdale, to even to West Palm Beach or further north, or to enjoy places in the South, to be in the Aventura area is not only that you're going to be close to Carlos, but you're going to be in a place that is strategically nice to go around to. Okay.
Close to Carlos. Also strategically nice to go around. Aventura.
That's Aventura. Megan is asking, how far is that from Del Rey Boca? Hollywood Beach will be something like 30 minutes, 35 minutes from Del Rey. 40 minutes from the rate, 30 minutes from to get to Boca, I think. It all depends on how the 95 it is. The 95 is which is our main expressway here. So it depends all the time. Okay. Wendy is saying, my grandmother lived in Hollywood. I've been there. Of course, it was years ago. One thing that I have to explain, that part that it was Hollywood Beach, because Hollywood is actually a pretty big town. And in the west part of that is where you also find the Guitar Hotel and the Seminole Hollywood Hard Rock Casino there. And it's far from the beach, is going pretty west. And that's another place that probably in the near future I will try to make a video for Go With Us there.
We
But
wear
there's-
shorts again?
Yeah. No, not there. No. Where for me to wear shorts,
Well, I'm disappointed.
no, and no flip flops.
I'm out.
I'm no flip flops.
Jimmy Buffett would be so disappointed in you.
Your toes
no.
have to breathe, man. They gotta breathe.
No, but I know what I'm afraid of flip flops is because if you need to run, you get tangled on that. Then no.
take them off.
Just
Just
take
take them
'em
off
off.
and run.
And then no. But sometimes you have to run really fast. No.
Then you take them off. And then you have something to slap people with.
You already spent some time in there, and then the bear
There you
catch
go.
you. Yeah.
Well, why are you wearing
bears in
flip flops
Miami.
in the woods? That's the bigger problem. Why are you wearing flip flops in the woods?
Okay, guys. But any questions from one thing? I'm already gonna before anyone asks me about the rates.
Oh wait, Louise, I love the beach. I like the beach. Who said I didn't like the beach? I like the beach. I don't know who said I didn't like the beach. Who's spreading those rumors? I like the beach.
Yeah, no, Peter. It's not that I'm afraid of flip flops. I just don't wear them. I don't like them.
But if you put a frog on a flip flop, he's terrified.
Then they're gonna run from it.
That's like a nightmare.
But you know that just one thing that I would like to bring is that hotel rates are pretty high now. So for the Margaritaville, the cheapest rate that you can get is a $600 rate. It wasn't like that before. And even for
the one in Orlando's looking better and better.
Even that Marriott that I showed there, the one that is the one is also next to the Sands is convenient. That one is a $500 rate now. I took the rates for the coming weekend, so we're in high season. We're the summer heat, so but it's pretty pricey. Like everything that is here in Miami, everything that is close to the beaches, to the ocean, is pretty pricey now. That's why I'm going to Nashville in 2 weeks.
It's gonna feel much cheaper, that's for sure.
Okay, guys. Jason commenting, I love the beach, and Lola is going crazy in here. I don't know why.
Because she's stuck on the sofa again.
No.
You need to let her down.
No. She's not.
Sound like a little
Lola
island.
go.
No.
Let Lola go.
No.
Let Lola go with me.
She's okay
Lola
now.
go. Come on, everybody. Let Lola.
So, our dear audience, I will just like to ask you if you like the new segment, Go With Us. Please write in the comments. It was in the future we're gonna have the inputs from our buddies Collin and Jason, and I'm Peter is saying Cujo. It doesn't sound like Cujo.
You had to start somewhere.
Yes. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Now is
That was so dramatic.
Now is the time.
Ask it like a question.
No. Wait.
No. Okay.
Now is the time.
Now is the best time.
It's our top 3. And our top 3 today is going to be something, I will not say serious, but we're going to the planning mode and to advice mode, and we're going to try to take something and we're not taking it in a negative way, we're going to take it positive, but we're talking about the top 3 mistakes when experiencing Walt Disney World. And buddies, one thing that I like to just remember, you guys, that I will try to bring the perspective also for the international traveler. So for my friends from Brazil and our friends from the UK, and sometimes because you will see that I will mention some things that is from, usually when they come here, they have a longer vacation time. The Brazilians usually, when they travel for 15 days. Our friends from UK even bigger than that. This
is gonna be a dumb question, but why 15 instead of 14?
Because 15's one more.
Yeah, but it's 2 weeks. Like, is there a reason? Like, legitimate question.
That is the average number, and this is not the vacation time in Brazil. The vacation time in Brazil usually could be 30 days. You can have up to 30 days. You can have
half September.
But it's the average time that the Brazilian visitor spends in Florida, here.
Interesting.
Do you have any other math questions before we move on?
No.
Trains traveling at 23 miles per hour.
So there are. Michael O'Reilly is saying the first big mistake is leaving.
Yeah, that's good.
True.
I have one, Kelly, is saying, make sure you know where you are going and don't try to break into the Riviera. What happened, Kelly?
It's a long story.
Okay. Well, so we're going to talk about the top 3 mistakes when experiencing Walt Disney World, and we're going to start with our buddy Collin Kendall.
I honestly don't remember which one he picked because he changed up my order, and I don't normally know my order to begin with. But on top of that, he changed it, then he showed it, and I don't remember what it was. So now here we are.
And you have the courage to blame me. Okay, I will show you. I'll show you, buddy.
I don't feel good. Eating repetitive counter service without trying new things. So this one hit my list because you hear a lot about people, at least I do, that end up eating a lot of the comment is always Disney's counter service is always burgers and fries, which is not really true if you take the time to kind of look for some more options ahead of time. I know a lot of our audience probably isn't the burgers and fries connoisseurs of sorts, but if you're willing to look around, you can find things like a Polynesian restaurant, even counter service. I mean, Captain Cook's is wonderful. On top of that, you also have things like Satuli Canteen, or you have Flame Tree Barbecue, or things that you can avoid like pizza or burgers and fries and that kind of stuff. And a lot of people just don't take the time to look for them. Or they'll eat their resort a lot, and resort food courts are notoriously pretty much the same food no matter where you go, give or take. But on top of that, there are some unique things around. You just have to look a little harder for them, or at least research ahead of time. But it's well worth it because the food you get's normally quite a bit better than, say, I know people always love a burger at, the name just escaped me. You know what I'm talking about? A Magic Kingdom. Somebody help me. Don't just let me linger out here.
You mean maybe something that's space related?
Yes, that one.
Or do you mean something that is Frontierland related?
No, space
cosmic?
related.
You mean
Cosmic rays. There we go.
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking for. I was looking for Starlight, and that's what I couldn't come up with.
No.
But yeah, a lot of people eat at Starlight, and I mean, it's fine, but there are better options, especially even right now, really, because they've put the Columbia Harbor House food at the, what is it called? It used to be called the Noodle Station. What is it called now? Tomorrowland Terrace?
Yes. And
so just look around, find some things that may be better than a burger and fries, because a lot of people complain about eating the same thing over and over again. There's variety. You just got to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you will see that our third picks for each one of us is kind of going to be kind of complementing. But I just want to say hello to Mike O'Reilly, and
the Mike O'Reilly.
That's the whole thing, because now we have 2 Mike O'Reillys.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Well, that's
because
confusing at all.
The world wasn't weird enough with one.
So Mike O'Reilly brought Mike O'Reilly in.
Magic.
Yeah, we have 2 Mike
just
O'Reillys.
tagged some random person with the same name.
And
yeah, look, Michael makes.
Mike O'Reilly, I haven't been there yet, and it's Mike O'Reilly talking to Mike O'Reilly. And
even better.
Worlds colliding.
Yes, and there was also Kevin. Kevin was here. I think Kevin is new to the show too. Kevin, nice to meet you. Good to be having.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Yeah. Who else was here? Talk about. There was nothing. I just don't want to miss our new friends. And Ben Ackrost is not new, but he's watching us all the way from UK.
He's here all night.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot to bring it in.
Ben, you should call Claire now.
Yes, right now. So you cannot miss the.
Why are you asleep?
Okay, let's go to my third pick, and I will be talking about food also, and the whole idea here, and that's something that I always repeat to our, particularly to the international audience, because sometimes they have some. It's not that they have food restrictions, but they sometimes, I will not even say that they're too picky, but sometimes they want to find the specific things that they really like to eat, and one of the biggest mistakes is no advanced dining reservation planning. And the whole thing is that, you need to spend a little bit of time just taking a look where you're going. Which are the options, and that's the good thing about Disney is that you have so many options, not only inside the parks, but even in Disney Springs and in all the resorts, and not only and as Collin said, trying to move away from the whole idea of the quick service and the counter service, and trying to get something, a table service restaurant, and you have so many options with characters, with no characters, with whatever
Resort
you want.
dining's wonderful too.
Yes.
Even quick service.
So
Me and you ate at what was it? The one at Grand Floridian. I always forget what it's called. Gasparilla? Is that what it's called?
Gasparilla, yes.
Grill.
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful. Yeah, you have many interesting options there. There's the burger with the no, it's not a burger. It's the chicken burger.
The chicken, yeah,
with the brie cheese.
Stuff on it.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that's great.
It's really
The
good.
best thing on the menu is not there currently, though.
What's not on the menu?
It was a blackened fish Reuben. It's amazing.
But that is good.
I already told you guys that for me it's a cultural thing.
What?
You don't like fish?
I don't like sandwiches with fish.
You're so weird, man. I can't even with you.
No,
It's like,
Now, if
why?
you fried it, will you eat it that way?
only
no-
if. No, it's not that I hate. I'll eat, but it is not. It's not something usual for me. That's it.
we need to make it. We need to change
So
that.
what about the Thermidor burger at Grand Floridian Cafe? Because that has lobster on the burger.
Oh, that's different, but that's also.
That's
Still
a
a
burger,
sandwich.
though, not a
No,
normal
it's a
sandwich.
But you have lobster. Oh, one thing I love lobster roll, for instance. I love a lobster roll.
I didn't ask about
That's kind of a sandwich.
But that's still a fish sandwich then. So it's like, it's just lobster sandwich.
Yeah, but it's.
What about
But you
shrimp
also
salad
have
sandwich?
a burger.
What about a shrimp salad? Not on a lobster roll, you don't. So you're
No.
okay with a hoagie, but not like a bun?
No, but the one in the you mentioned in the Grand
I just
Floridian
want to know where the
Cafe,
edges of this are.
It is a fillet, a fish fillet on the bread. That's for me. That's the problem. Like,
But if you
Would you
chopped
eat, like,
it up,
a turkey
no,
sandwich?
and no, that would be great. And but for instance,
So it's just fish.
a grouper sandwich. Oh no, I cannot take it.
That's
What about a tuna
disappointing. What
fish
if you
sandwich?
fried it?
what about
Tuna salad, yes.
Okay,
wanna
so
eat
you
a fried
chop it
fish
up, he's
sandwich?
okay. We're figuring this out.
We're getting closer,
We'll,
yeah.
we'll get there.
Might take us a few shows. but
Does
we'll figure
anyone
it out.
else have any fish sandwich related questions for Carlos? Because that's really what we've migrated to at this
saying that shellfish.
Jody's mentioning one thing. Maryland crab imperial in a grilled cheese. I would love to have that.
because the crab meat's all pulled.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It doesn't require work at that point either.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Gustavo-
Gustavo, I'm with you, man. I love a good fish fillet sandwich. A fillet of fish, or the fish
I don't
sandwich
like
at Burger
those.
King's really good too.
There's a place here in Miami, and Gustavo and Kelly, they in our South Florida friends, they know that is it's called La Camaronera, which is close to
That's what I
Garcia's
thought, too.
fish place, and they do a fried fish sandwich that is beautiful,
But you won't eat it.
but I couldn't eat it.
It's so beautiful. I can't eat
It was so beautiful.
What
with
about
the fried
fish tacos? How do you feel about fish
So-
tacos?
That's
No.
like the same thing. Come
No.
on.
You won't eat a fish taco?
No, not that much. No.
That's disappointing.
I have to start to get used with that, like celery
So
and peanut butter.
I- We have to start getting used to being disappointed in you, or you have to start getting used to the sandwich. What do you?
No, it's
Which one?
I need to start to get used with the sandwich.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get you a deep fried fish sandwich here.
Kelly say what is
Whenever
unreal
you
is
arrive.
Oh, a catfish sandwich, a deep fried
Yeah.
catfish sandwich.
Yeah.
Or
So
po'
for-
We're
boy.
gonna make Carlos order one.
Chrissy says so. Carlos needs his sandwich chop it up in a salad: lobster, tuna, fish, chicken salad. Yes, a po' boy with shrimp. I love too.
But not if it. What about
I'm not a shrimp
catfish?
fan.
And it's a fillet of catfish now.
It's delicious.
You'd like it.
Yeah, you'd
you'd
like
like
it.
it.
You're gonna like it.
Not take it off the bun and eat it separately.
Okay,
gonna
okay.
look at it.
I
Eat it,
think,
you're gonna
I think
like
we have a show to do. There's something. Jason, what
This
about?
is far more entertaining.
No. I just have to remember everybody
Top
that
fish sandwiches in all of Walt Disney World.
that my top my third option was no ADR planning. Okay, so let's go to Jason because Jason will go as Well, Jason, it's your turn.
Well, thank you very much for saying so. I'm not going to belabor a point, but I kind of go in the other direction. I like to remind people to not make too many ADRs. I think one of the mistakes that I see people make on a regular basis is that they're just making too many ADRs, and so you end up spending most of your day. It's like you get up extra early to get to the breakfast thing, and then you sit there for an hour or so, and then you leave there, and then you have like maybe a couple hours to do something before you make your way to your lunch ADR, and then that's going to take another hour and a half or so, and then after that you're moving on. It's like it's just too much. Just like pick. I would say pick like honestly for me. I pick like one ADR per day, like one per day. You do your thing. If you want to squeeze in another one because you like on a single day, squeeze in two
like a breakfast
or so. That's
and
fine.
a dinner.
Yeah. But some of the lunch ADRs are the best. So also be mindful of that. And so then you can have the lunch thing in the middle of the day, which also provides a nice break away from the parks. And then for dinner, when everybody else is kind of like scrambling to get their ADRs at dinner, you can actually hit some of the cool carts. And especially if you're in Epcot, there's always a festival going, so you might as well hit some of the really awesome food carts for the during the festivals too. So that's my
reservations run until what, like 4 p.m. Is that the latest lunch, or is that the earliest dinner? They're later in the day than you'd think. That's the point. Mm-hmm. If you want to eat like mid-afternoon,
but I totally got the point, because it's not that. One thing is to go to plan your trip without ADRs. That's a mistake. But too many ADRs is out there. You start to get totally stuck with your planning, and
you're miserable too.
Yeah,
it's 90 degrees outside, and you're eating 3 giant meals a day or 2 giant meals a day.
And particularly with the cancellation policies and other stuff that you start to get worried about. No. There's a middle ground on that between. No ADR and too many ADR. So the idea is that you find your balance on there, because it's something pretty easy. And I say to all my international audience is that it's so easy. So it's the app or the website, or even with you talking about Disney Springs, you can do your reservations with OpenTable. Mm-hmm. Which
it's one of the best ways to get in Boathouse too, if the reservations are full.
And it's easier, and there's the whole thing about the cancellation that is different than the cancellation policies from the.
It's free cancellation, isn't it?
Yes, free cancellation. Yeah, free cancellation. If you do like 10 minutes before your time. So the whole thing with Disney Springs is that if you want to go Disney Springs and find the restaurants there, go with OpenTable. That's my recommendation. OpenTable is a lot better.
Good plan.
Yes.
And now you just ruined OpenTable. Good job.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody knows that. No,
everybody knows.
It's a good advice, and it's a policy. It's a policy from OpenTable. But OpenTable will start to block you from making reservation and start to cancel or to not showing up. That's one thing we need to
right. So don't try to make your reservations under Carlos Silva.
Yeah. No, I never did that. Mm-hmm. Don't come on. Okay. There's so much discussion about the fish sandwich. They're talking about.
Well, of course there is.
They're talking about the blind contest that I will need to try the fish.
Oh, I love that idea.
That's brilliant.
And there was even
put a chicken and a fish next to each other.
I think it was Kyle that mentioned something in. It was like trying the fish and chips from England, from UK Pavilion, in a bread, in a sandwich. With a lot of mayo and tartar sauce, I'll do it right away.
Ooh, mayo?
Mayo, but bring me
not
mayo.
On fish.
Bring me mayo. No.
Mayo, I mean, it's fine. It's mayo and tartar sauces. I mean, that's just
combined is just too much.
No, it
you
is.
Pick mayo, you pick tartar sauce.
I put mayo on the egg.
I'll let you do mayo and ketchup even.
I put
or
mayo,
even ketchup and tartar sauce.
Mayo
but don't do mayo and tartar sauce. It doesn't make any sense.
Mayo on fried egg.
That's fine. That's fine for you.
Why?
But why mayonnaise and tartar sauce?
Mayo in pizza. The Italians now we're gonna have an Italian army coming to Miami just to get me, because I will say that. Mayo with pizza.
I don't judge people by how they eat it. I do judge them for redundant condiments, though. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, I put French yellow mustard and Grey Poupon on my sandwich. Like, why? Why do you do that? Just put one or the other. I'm not.
Yes, I use Michael. The one of the Michael Rileys here.
Put it on there.
I put it on the waffle.
Spicy
yes,
chicken waffle sandwich. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Megan. Mayo and fried egg.
That is disgusting.
Yes, Kelly. You know how
You're
Italians
right. Yes,
are.
it is disgusting.
You know how Italians are. I'm talking about pizza here. I'm saying I'm gonna put mayo in pizza. They go crazy.
I know at least 3 that will come and kidnap you.
Yeah, no, not a kidnap. You're gonna punch me right in my face and
Toss you right over your own balcony.
Yeah. Okay, so Collin, let's go. It's a sweet conversation.
We're only at number 2. We got to get a move on here, people.
Yes, let's go to number 2.
Well, what is it?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, focusing too much on a list of attractions. And this one was a hot button topic for me for years and still kind of is. Because I think a lot of people when they go to the parks, they focus way too much on the attractions in the list that they're going to be going through. So much so that they kind of lose sight of why they're there in the first place. You get off of an attraction, you jump to the next one, you go to the next one, you go to the next one, and before you realize it, half your day's gone. And you've not taken the time to enjoy it as much as you possibly could have. I know I was on a recording of a podcast yesterday, the day before, with our friend Lisa, Denoto Glaster, and she was saying some of the best memories that she had was when their kids got off of an attraction and the things that they did in the post-show, like on the Imagination Pavilion and things like that, where if you rush through those spaces just to get to the next attraction on your list, you do miss out on some things. And you miss out on some things that create some pretty amazing memories in just the simplistic moments. And I know I kind of beat that drum pretty aggressively about enjoying the little things, but there are quite a few of them. I mean, you can look at the Seas with Nemo. When you get off of there, explore the Sea Base Alpha area. Explore the tanks. Just have some fun. Talk to some of the cast members there that are a wealth of information. If you don't take the time for that, a lot of times you miss out on a lot of things. So don't be too caught up in trying to do every attraction every day of your trip, or trying to do multiple things or multiple attractions over and over again just because they're your favorites. Enjoy the little things of the experience as well. That's basically my point with that one. Some may agree, some may not agree, and that's perfectly fine. But that's how I do it anymore, and I think I enjoy it more as a result of that.
But you're totally right. You're totally right. And it's funny because, okay, we're different in terms of the way that they experience the parks from someone that is visiting for another state or for abroad. But for me, it's pretty rare. Even in the past, it was pretty rare to have a whole day of attractions. There were some attraction and then a lot of walking around the parks and just enjoy it. That's the whole thing. Okay. Are you okay? Jason, you're quiet.
What do you want me to say?
Okay, let's go to my second one, and I hope that I'm using the right term here. Excuse the Brazilian. I just don't. I hope that I'm not doing anything wrong with it.
This could be bad.
I already showed that to you guys. You didn't mention anything, so I think I'm okay. But the whole thing is that Commando Day without a break or a rest. So the idea is that.
Why do you sound like Beavis?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not me. It's Collin. Collin looks like Beavis and Butthead.
Immense.
Well, but the thing here is that Commando Day is what is Commando Day, and for those that are, and actually I just saw that our friend Elena Jahara from Rio de Janeiro just hop in. Hi, Elena. And then
you're just in time for Commando Day.
Yeah. So the Commando Day is when you go from the park opening to the park end.
That's not what I thought it was.
Okay. So that I think that for you to enjoy the best times in the parks end of the day is that which are early in the morning and late afternoon or evening. it's a break or something in the middle for you to rest or to break from the parks, it's always recommended. Particularly if you're traveling in a large family, with you have little kids and you have no elderly folks with you. I think that break is always recommended, and I always it is one of my advices to everybody. That's why I think that's when people, particularly international audience, they ask me about what happened to Jason.
I'm just enjoying the comments.
I'm just thinking of Joey. He says, could I be going anymore, Commando? Or can I? No, he didn't. Could I be wearing my clothes? And then he was going Commando. Anyway, sorry.
But
keep going.
That's why that always for me makes sense when people ask me about any Disney resort or not inside property or out property. I said no. That's why I recommend, if you're focusing on a Disney trip, that is, Disney is the main thing that you're coming to Orlando, so stay in a Disney resort, because that will make things easy for those breaks and for those quality times. What do you guys think?
I see you just squeezed 2 more in there.
No, no, it's just
I kind of did.
no, it's an overall. No, it's not an error. It's not an error. It all depends on those which the main purpose of our trip. Our international audience, we do have a lot of people that are traveling to Orlando, which the main focus is shopping.
I just hope you don't wear jeans when you go Commando days.
He always wears jeans.
I know.
He always wears jeans.
It's not always. It's not always. When it's too hot, I will wear, and I'm staying, for a longer period, I'll wear
knickers.
I wear shorts. No, but the only thing you will not see me wearing is flip flops and eating a fish sandwich.
A boy can dream.
I'm going to get a t-shirt and it's going to have that on it. It's a picture of
It's gonna have
Carlos eating a
Carlos.
fish sandwich and jeans.
But one thing,
Shorts and flip flops.
Exactly.
one thing, did I got it wrong? It is not Commando what they call.
It is. No, I think
No, that's
I've
what it's
heard-
called. It just
yeah.
means something else too.
Okay, no, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. That means something else.
No, but it's your fault for choosing the word.
That's true.
Fine.
Everybody. No, I'm not
Everybody,
oblivious.
clap your hands.
Everybody calls Commando. The first time that I heard, actually, it was our buddy Lou that used that.
He likes to go Commando too. We should move on.
Okay, so Jason.
He's going to kill me if he hears
We
this.
talk about the importance of not and the big mistake, not packing enough underwear. No, that's actually not my number 2, but it should be. My number 2
course,
is not
not a good place for that.
It's not setting enough time, not setting aside enough time to relax and just explore the resorts and just take it all in. And I saw Chrissy had a comment earlier where she said we were talking about making too many ADRs, and she mentioned that they discovered that their family liked to go back and swim in the evening. And I think that's you got to figure out, why am I on vacation, right? Like some people need they kind of need to get away from monotony and get into the excitement and the rope dropping and all that stuff, right? But even people who kind of crave that level of adventure and burning, well, I don't want to jump to my number 1, but you need to also dial in the time to relax, because and hopefully we've seen this in all the things that we've presented and the lunch breaks and stuff. It's only through relaxing and stepping back and taking those moments to pause that you then allow in the magic that you'd otherwise miss. As our friend John in the UK has said, it's important to just sit and let the magic come to you sometimes. And there's great wisdom in that. Not taking the fastest way to the park and finding that bench to sit on and just relax, and a bench or swing, and in the shade preferably, next to Carlos, of course, if you can arrange it.
It is.
It's just I just can't stress that enough in terms of I realize that you don't get to Walt Disney World frequently. I have done it both ways in terms of the gotta get everything in, and I've also done it the way where we say. So I remember we came 7-8 years ago now, and I remember us deciding we're going to sleep in. We're going to sleep in, and we're not going to like run for the parks, and we're just going to take it easy. And when we get to the parks, we're going to do whatever we want to do. And it was disappointing at times where you're like, there's a long queue for this, long queue for that, but you just find other things to do. And you learn that, later in the afternoon, certain things lighten up. Later in the day, certain things become less.
The last 2 hours are your friend.
Yeah. But there's also something which is wonderful about going back to the hotel, knowing that everybody else is like crammed into the hub waiting to see the fireworks. Mm-hmm. And you've got the pool to yourself.
Or you're at the Contemporary and you're on the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't have the balcony to yourself on a fireworks night, but it's still
true.
Beautiful.
But go up a few floors, you'll be all right.
Or Geyser Point, or it's like anyway. That's it.
One thing I need to ask you is it is not part of the subject, but when you said to stay in longer
thank you, Kathy, by the way.
Did you guys ever did the 24-hour journey or 24-hour in the park?
Nope.
I did the first one. Yeah, the first one they did in 2000.
Got was New Year's.
And how was it? But did you spend the whole night there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I checked out. So I came the day ahead, and I got that one night in, I don't know, Art of Animation or something, and then not Art of Animation. It was one of the All-Star resorts actually, because I went to bed. I got in there. Actually, no, I did a little touring at Epcot, and then I went back to the hotel, checked in, slept for like 3 hours, got up, essentially checked out of the hotel at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. so I could get over. I drove over to the TTC, to the Magic Kingdom parking area. I parked there, and without a room at that point because I was going to be up for 24 hours, and then went to Magic Kingdom.
That's the last time Jason parked there.
I have parked there 3 other times since then. Anyway, and it was great. It was great. I actually have some good pictures and video.
But what wasn't a moment that you said now I need to throw myself in the floor and just sleep?
People do that.
So I had only slept like 3 hours that night before anyway. So yeah, the middle of the day, I went, and I'm not a good napper, but I can kind of enter twilight nap a little bit. I went over to Wilderness Lodge, and I went up to that second level, where they have the Adirondacks, and I just sat there and just kind of chilled out, and then I went back, and I tried at one point. I was so tired at one point that I did try to fall asleep in Hall of Presidents, and I could not do it. Yeah. But there was a scavenger hunt that I participated in that night, and it was just so great. If you ever have the opportunity to do it, it's really worth doing. And I tell you what, here's the challenge to you, Carlos. I don't know whether Collin would do this or not, but I know you're crazy enough to do this. I would challenge this.
I don't sleep on a normal day, so it wouldn't really matter.
If they ever do this again, and they do it bi-coastally, I think we should do both. I think we should start
and then sleep on the plane.
I think we should start the day in Walt Disney World and finish the day in Disneyland.
But
can you get there that fast?
I
guess direct flight you probably could. Yeah.
It would be like Phil Collins during Live Aid.
I guess
you have to fly through the airport
without the Concorde.
You can hear me coming in the air of night. But one thing.
You get 4.5 hours of sleep on the flight.
Studio, and there's another. But Jason, you did the 24 hours or you did the overnight? So
24 hours. It was 24 hours.
Yeah, I know.
So we started. I got there at 4 a.m. The rope dropped at 5 a.m. And then all the characters came out. Mickey and Minnie came out, and they were all wearing pajamas. It was so cute. And then they open, and then the parks open, and all day and then all night, and I didn't leave until like 6 in the morning the next day. It was great. I was tired, but it was great. I can't say the drive back to the airport was the safest.
Yeah, I can imagine too.
At that point, I was like,
Okay, so now I got totally lost. We're going. It's Collin's number one. No, Collin's number one.
he has no idea what it is.
Yes.
Nope, not a clue.
Okay.
Even the other two have been used already.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I figured I'd mute so nobody had to hear that. Okay, so this one's a bit of a go with me here, but it's like forgetting that you're on vacation after all. So like a lot of people get back from their Disney vacation and they've gone and gone and gone and gone the whole week. And they get home, they're like, I need a vacation from my vacation. So kind of what Jason was saying, like take the time to not only enjoy your stay, but also to relax a little bit too. I know it's harder to do with kids than it is if you're traveling with mostly adults or almost exclusively adults, but take a day to spend an afternoon at the pool, relax a little bit, let yourself recharge just a little bit. And maybe that's at the expense of skipping a park day. I mean, maybe you're buying a 4-day ticket instead of a 5-day ticket, but chances are that break that you take, you're going to enjoy that time more, but you're also going to get more out of your other piece of your journey because of it, because you're not going to be exhausted. You're going to have that time to kind of recuperate a little bit, enjoy a slower day. Enjoy something that you may not have typically done. And then on top of that, you just have kind of the added benefit of being a little more rested throughout your vacation. I mean, we're notorious for doing it. We'll go 2 days in the parks. We'll take a day to...
Notorious.
What is he singing now?
I can't dream about it.
Oh, Lord, here we go. After hours karaoke round 2.
No
If you haven't noticed, my accent gets worse when my voice is acting funny. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I mean, enjoy your vacation while you're on vacation. Don't regret it when you get back. Just skip to you two. Like,
I'm a big Duran Duran fan.
of course he is.
I can dream about it. It's a view to a kill. Okay, so but Colin, and it's somehow we're.
I'm just confused.
No, somehow that is one of the advices that I always bring to everybody, and forgetting that actually appreciate things in a way that you cannot forget that you're in a vacation after all.
Yeah,
you're right. You're totally right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go to my number one. My number one, again, I tried to picture myself talking with our international audience, and the audience that can spend a little bit more time here than
15 days.
Our domestic audience. So, and one thing that I would like to remind, and it's not Disney related, enjoy Florida. And is that I would like to remember that this is I'm really crazy about Florida. I really enjoy this state. It's not only the central part or the south part. I love everything about Florida, and you have so many beautiful places to visit. Even if you're trying to be only in the central Florida area, you have you have the East Coast, you have the West Coast, you have Tampa already. Tampa is a 1 hour and 15 minutes from Orlando, and it's a beautiful place. It's the third biggest city in the state, and you can enjoy many different things there. Van Gogh Museum, and you have the aquarium. You have Busch Gardens, but we have also a gastronomic scene that is amazing there. So. If you go,
I can't hear that word without thinking about the John Panay skit, Gastronomic Wonderland.
and even if you go to Sarasota, a little bit down south in the West Coast, and you have Longboat Key, which is for me the most beautiful beach I've ever been to. It is out here in Florida. So the whole idea, I said Van Gogh. No, it's Dali. It's not Van Gogh. Sorry, it's Dali Museum. And Lida Gerimani is saying right. Is the Van Gogh is doing that presentation here in there's a special presentation here, installation here in Miami. But the whole idea is to enjoy the state. You have even take a 3-hour drive and come here to South Florida. Enjoy everything we have here. It's a nice opportunity.
Okay, Gilligan.
No, it is true. It is. It amazed me. Jason, how many times you went to Tampa?
Tampa?
Yeah.
The airport?
No.
None.
It is an amazing city. It's
Okay.
1 hour from you.
I've been once.
Yeah.
I've been to the airport several times.
It is an amazing city.
Been to the
It's
football
beautiful.
stadium. That's about it.
The nice thing about Florida is every city is so different from the other. It's almost like you're in a different world. Okay, so even here in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale is totally different from Miami. West Palm Beach is totally different from Fort Lauderdale and Miami too. So it's always fun. It's always you find something different. Okay, and
Okay.
can you put some mayo in that beach? Yes. I love you.
I can't wait to listen back to how that sounded.
Okay, let's go. So
Or don't. Please don't. If you're watching this on the recording.
Jason, let's go to your number one, please.
Okay. And for the record, I've been to other places in Florida. I just haven't been to Tampa. There's plenty of other places. I've been to Amelia Island. I've been to Seaside. I've been to Panama
Yeah.
City. I've been to Pensacola. Anyway. Never you mind. My number one is don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't burn the candle at both ends. I was hoping that Carlos would bring a visual aid to this one, but he didn't. But it's don't try. Look, if you're a rope drop person, don't try to be a close the park down person unless you're doing it like one day. But if to try to build your vacation around that, like where you're just going to get everything in and you're going to rope drop Magic Kingdom because that opens first, and then we're going to do everything there, and then we're going to get over to Epcot and do like, well, I know they don't do there's no such thing as like extra magic hours in the evening anymore, but you know what I mean. If you're like, that's open till 10 or 11 or later, and so we're going to do that and spend all of that time there. I don't know why we're still looking at the card. I think maybe Carlos went to the bathroom.
No,
thank you.
Third time.
I was reading the comment. I was trying to get.
He's got a tiny bit.
You never know with him. It's like, are you still there, buddy? But don't like just don't try to squeeze too much in. I mean,
Unless
like
you're Jason,
don't-
and then you fly to Anaheim and you show
But that's
up,
like a
and then you
one-time
go all
thing. That's what I'm
day.
saying. Like, but if to try to build a vacation around it, if you're doing it over the course of
True.
several days,
Catches up with you.
not only you will become not. You'll
Zombie
become more
master.
like me. You like people won't really appreciate your presence anymore. They'll be like, maybe you should just do your own thing, because at some point you
Why
become
don't you just leave us alone?
a little sleep deprived and maybe a little hangry and angry and hot and like anyway. Do yourself
Heat
a
and lack
favor.
of sleep is not a good combo in
Pace.
Florida.
Pace yourself.
There's a comment here from Terry Ferguson Berger. He would say, "Come to Zoo Tampa. I'm docent there."
Oh, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna do that, Terry. Actually, I
Be
don't know.
careful what you wish
Yes.
for, Terry.
I think
Exactly.
Terry. I'm not sure if it's your first time here with us in After Hours, so it's really nice to see you here. And I'm assuming that you're from Tampa. Nice to see you here. And I
We
also
do like zoos.
yes, I love zoos. Yes,
There's nothing weird about that, but the way you said it, it just sounds. I love zoos.
no, yeah, but
I love the circus.
I love to help to contribute, and I love zoos. Diana.
Well, you own like a zoo, so
He does. They made that movie We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon. They based it upon. I know that took place, I think, in Africa, right? But the real one took place in Brazil.
at Carlos's house.
Yes.
Diana, I think Diana already.
True story.
I'm not sure that Diana is the first time. I think if I
No,
remember,
Diane's,
she already
Diane's an old friend. What are
yeah,
you
she
talking
already
about?
been been several times here. But good
Once
to
you
see
get to
her.
Carlos's age, the memory starts to fade.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
And they used to say I was the mean one.
That, for the first time, that ball came from that side. Yeah. Terry's saying, "I watch you guys and Collin on Mondays, and I will fit. And you all fit real well at the zoo. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
maybe
put
more
us
than
in the
others.
cages, probably.
But you know, the whole thing about the zoos is that, and I know that we usually say that Animal Kingdom is not a zoo, but the whole work that they did in terms of conservation and the impact that a really good zoo does to conservation is always amazing. So that's why I like to.
True.
Some people usually go against zoos and say the zoos are not. No. It all depends. And most of the zoos are really good zoos, and they're helping a lot. So I get really passionate about zoos because they do an amazing work. And I love all those documentaries about the behind the scenes about zoos, and it's amazing. There is also one for Tampa. Yep.
A zoo. We just established that.
Wasn't that the point of the whole conversation?
You mean there was a documentary?
Yeah, there's a documentary. The behind the scenes
okay.
about Tampa Zoo.
Buddy, that's kind of the point.
No,
It's
let
like
me
the
say
first,
hi
same
to
as the
Fabi.
first.
Fabiana Fidelis, all the way from my hometown, from Florianopolis. She's here. Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Well, and see Tiger King. No, nothing related to Tiger King. That's the
I don't think that counts as a zoo.
No. Okay, so that was our top three. So we brought the top three mistakes when experiencing Walt Disney World, and that was in the middle of the whole conversation of fish sandwich, mayo, and and other things, and zoos, and zoos.
Did you see Terry talk?
What
Terry, to answer your question, you need to get if you get us into the Atlanta Zoo, then we'll come. We'll come on up and say
Oh
hi.
yes, I would love to go there.
She says, "How does?" Whoa, it got really large.
Yeah.
How does one get you guys to visit? By being new? Okay, it's my first time watching After Hours. What a great show! So when are you coming to Atlanta? You know, we need to go visit Big Little Chicken. We need a field trip to see Big Little Chicken. Well, I mean, it's not so little. He's like the big guy.
It's the big chicken.
He's just the big chicken. Yeah.
But in Atlanta, the one thing that I like to visit is the aquarium there, and it's also a beautiful.
It does
aquarium.
look amazing.
Yes, and they have a whale shark there.
Two, actually, I believe.
Oh, really? Two?
I think there's two. Yeah.
I love.
Those whale sharks really scare me though, because when I'm fetching my water with Jill, I'm always afraid it's going to come up.
That was bad even for you.
Fine. Yeah. Well, I need to Google that after that. So.
Well, that you get water out of?
It's like whale shark anyway.
Oh, that is way over his head, apparently.
No, I'm now.
Oh yeah, the Coke. We gotta get cookies in.
That's true.
Look here. You know, Peter, the Atlanta Aquarium has a great fish.
They do, probably.
Too soon, Peter.
Okay, so that was our top three, and I hope that everybody enjoyed.
Just got uninvited to the Tampa Zoo.
Yep.
You know, and one thing is that talking about zoos, it brings me that whole thing that was you did not pay attention probably, but
I didn't.
But there was that little humming and
Like
noise.
that
I thought that
mouse on
was
the
Colin.
shelf.
I thought that was. I thought that was Colin.
Call it sinus.
Sinus.
It's
thing.
it.
No.
It's probably that whistle.
No,
The
it was
noise.
not.
Yeah, it's a little whistle. It's like a
No,
little. It's
no,
like
it
a
whistle.
wasn't that.
No.
Wasn't.
Well, what
It
is?
wasn't me coughing up my other lung.
No.
Are you?
First one came out earlier today.
Well, what is that sound?
So that's our favorite segment. Actually,
He's finally saying it. Yeah, it is our favorite segment. Thank you very much, Mr.
It's
Carlos Silva.
our favorite. If it's only me to pick up, but my favorite segment is top 10. But top 10 list.
Not anymore. No, it's our favorite. Now it's What's That Sound?
Yes. Oh, who?
Would you like me to explain it?
Look who showed up
Fred
here.
Abley.
Our friend, our buddy
hello.
Fred.
Look at
Hi,
that.
buddy. How are you?
He must be bored.
Jason is
He
playing
won't
to
be after he talks about a fish sandwich here in a minute.
Oh, Fred, what do you like to put on your fish sandwiches? That's what we want to know.
Fred.
Everyone else is
tartar
weighed
sauce.
in, Fred. Everyone else is weighed in.
Fred, there's a lot to catch up. Don't.
We should have people send them to Carlos.
Yeah.
Nothing better than a fish sandwich in the mail.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
like
go,
me to
Jason.
explain?
Yes, please.
Okay. I thought you'd never ask. What's That Sound is our favorite, and you heard it. You heard it from Carlos himself. Our favorite segment where we will play for you a brief-ish little piece of sound or music or something, kind of noise from somewhere in Walt Disney World. Your job, if you choose to play along, Fred Abley, I'm looking at you, is to tell us what that sound is. Be as specific as possible, what it is, where it's coming from, what day it was recorded, those sorts of things. Put your answers in the comments, and you will, I guess, win a fish sandwich this week. Potentially.
Might be a little stale by the time it gets to you, but we're gonna try.
With a mayo packet.
We're about 6 of them if you're Carlos.
Yeah, big, huge mayo thing.
I'm gonna get you a jar of mayo.
Yeah,
like one of those
I love
industrial size ones.
Yeah, I dream about.
That's gonna
it.
show up on your birthday with a bow on it.
Yeah. Let's go to the sounds though. So the first one in 1, 2, and 3.
You may have to turn it up. You may have to play it
Oh,
again.
good. I
Fred.
thought it was just me.
It's really quiet.
thought it was
Okay, let
It's definitely Jason playing the bongos. Out by his pool.
It actually
sitting on
sounded
the
pretty
edge.
good, so there's no way it was me.
Chris is saying Mexico Pavilion. Kelly, this sounds like Spice Road and table in Morocco.
I do love
Michael
Spice
Riley,
Road.
Morocco.
Which Michael Riley? Okay, that Morocco. Not Michael Riley.
Spice Road table, Morocco.
The
Diane saying Animal Kingdom. Epcot is Patricia saying. Terry Ferguson is saying Animal Kingdom somewhere. Megan Morocco Pavilion. Then Terry Stinson Darty.
Peter may know.
What I'm missing, Peter.
Don't.
It
I
just
wouldn't
says Carlos' stomach after eating a fish sandwich.
rumble. There's a rumble.
But Terry Stinson Darty is saying Aladdin's Magic Carpet.
But I thought she
That's
said.
a good-
I thought she said somewhere in Animal Kingdom before.
No, that was
She
Terry
changed her mind.
Ferguson. No. It was Terry Ferguson Burger.
The other Terry.
Interesting. So it's the battle of the Terrys.
Yes.
Um,
Morocco Pavilion, Doreen, Chris
Kyle
is saying
says-
inside
Kyle
the
says Aladdin.
Mexican. Lisa.
I don't know if he's
Morocco.
laughing. Is that him? I can't tell if is Kyle laughing at the answer, or is he saying also
so.
Aladdin's Magic Carpets? I can't tell which he's doing.
Yeah.
And now Terry's asking with the question.
I
Aladdin's
feel like
Magic
there's an
Carpets?
inside joke there about magic carpets.
Oh, I don't know. Is there? I don't know.
If not, I feel left out.
And I thought that was an easy one.
It apparently wasn't. We have one correct answer
Yeah, we have
and one
thing.
correct
It was me,
question.
right? It was Jason playing the bongos out by his pool.
Let's reveal Jason playing the bongos.
Let's do it.
Terry,
I love that area.
Terry,
I mean-
Stinson Darty got it right.
I actually wish the carpet ride attraction wasn't there, but I love that area.
You
I
just
love
got
it.
some hate mail.
I don't care. Have you ever met anybody who's like, oh, you know what I really love? I really love magic carpets.
The only thing I like about that attraction is the spitting camel when it's turned on, because you can soak the person in the car with.
Yeah, but they used to have the spitting
Camel.
tiki dude thing. No, the tiki thing. Yes,
They
the
still
tiki.
have that.
They
just
don't
moved
spit
it.
anymore. Oh, it's just broke.
That's probably
I
COVID.
thought they spit COVID. Don't
No.
start that rumor. That's terrible.
No, I think that's when they
Oh.
stopped operating.
Oh, okay.
They were turned off.
Actually, I know I spent. It was a long time that I enjoyed the park without that ride, but I cannot really remember what was there. I think it was only an
can't
empty
either.
area. It was an empty area.
I would go with an empty area. That'd be fine.
I cannot remember now.
With some food there. Mm-hmm. Another food
There's
cart.
already
too.
food there.
But more food there, in the middle. Oh! Wait for it. What if they served Tangerine Cafe food that you could then take onto the magic carpet ride with you? I could be. Oh, that's.
Okay, let's go to the
Spinning in
number
food's
two.
not a good compliment.
Can we go to the number two?
Please, yes.
In 1, 2, and 3. Wait, that one is so easy.
Is it though?
That is pretty easy.
It's gonna be pretty easy. Gonna get right away. Let's
Maybe
see.
not. Maybe not.
There's only like 3 things this could possibly be.
Maybe not.
Yes, I think it's easy.
There's already a correct answer, I'm pretty positive.
Train, riverboat is a train. Steamboat in Frontierland. Kathy is saying riverboat. Fred is saying Magic Kingdom train. Chris is steamboat. Terry Ferguson is saying Magic Kingdom train. Megan is saying Liberty Bell. Terry Stinson Dart is I'm not sure. Liberty Bell riverboat. Doreen is saying Walt Disney World railroad. Fabi in Florianopolis is saying train in Magic Kingdom. Diane is saying Tom Sawyer's boat. Kelly, train in Toontown.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Mark Jones saying Mickey and Minnie's Running Railway. That now is with the pre-show
Yeah,
back.
we have to go do that now.
That I never
never
experienced.
seen it either.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
maybe I should do that Monday.
Chris is saying train to Rafika's Planet Watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
remember that ride?
Yeah.
We did that together.
Steamboat Frontierland is what Sid is saying. Peter Minutes is calling sinuses.
Accurate. Very accurate at the moment.
Say Fred's answer.
Hey, our buddy Mark Sheffield is here. Shane Brogy. Hi, Mark. How are you? Diane is saying Tom Sawyer Island. Yes. Okay. Michael Ryan.
Fred, I think you're right. I think it's a train in Germany, but you have to get really, really, really small.
Really small.
Oh, but there was some several right answers there.
Would you like to show the reveal?
Yes, I'll do that right now. Buddy, how clear was the water when you? I just realized now.
It's too clear.
It was clear enough for you to see
too
the
clear.
for you to see
It's
the
it's
track.
rare for me to look at water and say that water's too clear.
It was clear enough for you to see the
No,
track.
what track? What are you talking about?
The drag.
The magic track.
I don't know. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay. The rail, the Mickey's and then forget it.
How about our third? How about our third sound?
Okay. Let's go in 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that was a harder one.
I couldn't get anything. I couldn't get anything there.
Okay, do it again. Do it again.
I know what it is, but I can recognize it.
Yeah, it's not coming. It's
And
not
then-
coming
Gotta
across
guess.
very clearly.
And then
I
Lisa,
think I've got to guess.
This is a
Lisa,
crapshoot. You can. It's a grab bag at this point.
Lisa is Pandora, Peterman and Crickets, Monorail. Oh!
I think I know what the right answer is here. Because there's a telltale sign in here because there's kind of a rattle.
But we already have right away.
Wow.
And Megan got
Wow.
it right.
Wow.
I was right, for the
Yeah.
record.
Oh, you didn't write it down.
It's the
I didn't have
speedway.
time to write it down.
It's
Let's
the
see
speed. Can I show it?
Please.
I feel like we need to have some sort of after-hours race event here. That's what I think.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I totally do, but not there. Nobody's. We have
Why
to
not
do
there?
no because there's no way to have a winner there. But
We're all winners there. It's Disney World.
we
I
have
don't buy into that philosophy.
we have to go to that Andretti indoor kart experience, and let's
could
do
do
an after-hour challenge there.
I don't think that's going to end well. I
Probably
feel like
not,
all
but
three of
that's
us are
okay.
going to be like too competitive,
No,
and there's going to be
There's going to be a
head
horrible
injuries or
accident.
something. Yeah, I don't
It'll be
think.
all
I
right.
don't
They'll
think.
give
No,
us a
no.
helmet. It's okay.
Now
I think maybe we
all
should
already
do is
have a
like
head
laps.
injury,
Whoever
clearly.
gets the best time wins, because there's no chance that if I have the ink, if I spin you out, I won't.
I'm going to bring a baseball bat and clothesline Jason with it when he goes by.
let's think about a race challenge in the Andretti indoor car experience. It is amazing. And then you have all the arcade there, and then we can have also a pinball challenge.
Oh, I don't do pinball.
I do. I'm a pinball wizard.
The devil's
I'm
work.
not good
I
at
don't do-
that.
I like pinballs. Yes, I love. Okay, okay, we're going to
was
let's
so
go back.
random.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Buddies, let's just remember.
He's like sinking down further and further.
It was a nice after hours and a nice what's that sound? But before we go to our final words, I just need to remember everybody that if you're watching us in YouTube or Facebook, don't forget to give the thumbs up, and don't forget to share our videos with your friends and your groups. Another thing is that if you're watching us in the replay, don't forget, and it's your first time watching us, please make your comment, because it can give you a chance, can get you a chance to be part of the Wheel of Disney. It's our Wheel of Prizes next Thursday. It's really important for you to make a comment, say, hello, my name is such and such, I'm calling you from, I'm watching you from Tampa, and then I would like to, and if you were invited by someone else that is watching us here, please put the name of that person, because that person is going to be in the Wheel of Disney too. Okay?
Okay.
And Colin, let me go to the screen here. I forgot everything where I am. Oh, here. Oh, there's another thing. Sorry. No, I cannot.
So that's just a surprise.
No, we cannot.
One more thing?
Yes. To everybody watching us, don't forget that July 1st, Thursday, After Hours is going to be live simultaneously from the Magic Kingdom and Epcot to broadcast live Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever. It's going to be, and I'm going to be in the Magic Kingdom. Jason will be in the Epcot, and Colin will be in the middle of a road trip.
Who even knows where?
I'm in the road to nowhere. Remember that Talking Heads song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On the
road to nowhere. Please come and...
I love that song.
Nope, don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're on the road to nowhere. Yes, the video is amazing. Okay. But then we're going to be in Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and in the middle of Kentucky, broadcasting the return of the fireworks. So don't forget that, and there will be some special, probably could be some special guests. We can bring even people from the audiences. What a good idea to bring our friends live. We're expecting the fireworks. Let's share that moment with everybody.
Want to do that. No one wants to do that.
But we will do that. I think
No one wants to be it. No one wants to be on this.
I think there's several friends of ours that would love to show up and say,
Oh, you mean like because Colin can't be there, maybe we'd have somebody else pop into the.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
There
I
you
like
go.
this. And
He lost the signal in the middle of the trip, and
we could take
In the
Colin's
middle of the
place
mountain.
moment. Take Colin's place moment. I like
is there
that.
any
Somebody else can get killed by you too.
So how would that work? Would you just like people would say, "Oh, I'm interested in."
we need to figure out now. Now it's
Yeah.
starting to get pretty difficult, but there's some ways. There will be a link that we can send to the person. That's
I don't think anybody's gonna want to do that.
I hope so. I hope. I'm pretty confident that some friends of our audience will like.
I don't know. You two are pretty mean.
Only to you.
They may not exactly.
We love everybody else
Jason
except
bites.
fish sandwiches.
Carlos doesn't like fish sandwiches. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, buddies, Colin, it's your chance to give some final last words.
Yeah, as usual, pretty simple. It's guide4www.com is where you can find me. I do have the shop up there. I just put a /shop right on the end of that. We can figure out some things for you to bring a little bit of Disney into your home. Follow me on Instagram at guide4www. That's where you can find me about anywhere, as always. And Monday, we'll be gathered around. I actually don't know what I'm going to do for that show, so we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, it'll probably be happening Monday night, 8 p.m., live over on Instagram. That's all she wrote.
I love the last one. The last one with Fred was really
It's
nice.
a lot of fun. It was a
was
lot of
really,
fun.
I love it. It was really good to hear you guys. Actually, I wasn't able to sorry, let me put. I wasn't able to watch. I was just hearing. I was driving, but it was amazing. Jason, it's your turn.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for tolerating all of my friends. But most importantly, I hope to see you tomorrow for the lunch break, 12 p.m. Eastern, here at themagiclive.com. We are going to be, it's the penultimate episode. It's the penultimate DVC resort episode. And we're going to be heading on over to Saratoga Springs. And with a little hope and with a little luck, we may get to see a treehouse, because I actually haven't toured a treehouse ever. Actually, moment of honesty here. I've never been to Saratoga Springs.
What?
Which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I invited him. He didn't come.
I don't remember you inviting me.
It happened.
Anyway, Was
I
there a
tried.
fish sandwich in that? So I hope to see everybody there tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, here with themagiclive.com. Also, don't forget 8 a.m. Eastern every weekday. That's Monday through Friday for Colin's benefit. You can catch the Morning Minute over on Instagram and on YouTube. Just follow Here with the Magic on Instagram or youtube.com/Here with the Magic. I think that's enough. I think that's it for now. That's good.
I've been to the Saratoga Springs even before when there was the beginning with the Disney Institute.
Yeah, we
somewhere
know you were
modeled
around the
too.
beginning of time.
Yeah. It was nice.
Back with the dinosaurs.
Old guy.
You and Jason took turns alternating dinosaurs.
Master, now you have a pupil, and now the two evil, the two evil guys are with me here. They're the Mr.
Did you say,
Mean
Master, you have a poo-poo?
yeah, pupil.
What does that even mean?
I think he meant pupil.
Yeah, pupil.
I can't even laugh because it hurts.
Yeah, and Peter got it. Okay. Okay. Guys, it's my turn now. I have to be serious. Okay, guys. So the only thing I like to say is that if you can join me every Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I do my live show. It is in Portuguese, but it's always honor and a pleasure to see you guys there, and many of you show up there, and I'm always thankful for that. But it's the Ponto a Ponto live, and actually next week it all seems that we're going to be doing live from a resort in Disney. I will be in Orlando for a quick 2 days. Also, I need to remember everybody that is watching in Facebook that we do have our YouTube channel that you can go at youtube.com at After Hours Let's Talk Disney and subscribe to our channel there. Okay. Hell, buddies.
We're starting over.
It's almost time for the poo-poo.
Poo-poo. I got lost here. Oh, also, don't forget to join us in Instagram. You just need to go to the Go With Us. There.
Go with
Yeah,
it.
you can do go. Yeah, Go With Us Live is our at Go With Us Live in Instagram.
Right there. That's right there. It's right there.
Okay, it was a fun show, buddies. Thank you.
Was
Thank
it,
you.
though?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's
Footballs
always
and
fun.
Fish
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Are we still live?
We're still live, yeah. I hope so.
We're not really sure.
There's still people there.
Wait till you see the after show, folks.
Oh yeah, if you could see that.
That's the one. That's the one we're staying up for.
And if you could see actually the pre-show, because now I'm getting music in the pre-show, and so there was a lot. And today
There was some music with the pre. That was lovely, actually.
There was a lot of Steely Dan, Michael McDonald, and
It was
Ambrosia,
Michael
Ambrosia, yeah. Yacht Rock selection today.
Do you know something I just
So
learned
what?
this week too?
What?
Zach Brown, our
Yeah.
friend Zach, friend of the show, Zach Brown. He actually had an opportunity to have a meal with Michael McDonald and turned it down.
What?
I don't know who
Yes.
that is.
Why?
Why doesn't he know who Michael McDonald is? Or
No.
why does he not know?
Yeah, why he did not join to have the meal with?
He'll have to explain it on. I think he needs to explain it on camera.
Yes.
Is what I think. Yeah, it's
They-
a sad.
The one thing I just have to mention to everybody, because I don't know if they saw the comment in the last lunch break that Jason did from studio, and Zach was in the beach.
Yes.
the
Perdido
na-
key.
The perdido key, perdido in Portuguese means lost. So he was lost in the beach.
Lost in love, and I don't
Don't
know.
know. You know you can fool me. I'm in love with you too.
Oh,
Okay, so let's go.
Karaoke time with After Hours.
One of these days, I'm just going to get up and walk out.
It's almost working, Carlos. It's almost working.
Everybody.
You've almost ran me off.
So, on behalf of my buddies, Jason Canapp, Collin Kendall, I would like to wish you a magical rest of the week. Please stay fine and stay safe. And we will see you next week here for the episode 54 of After Hours.
Studio 54.
Yes.
Disco party.
It gave me a good idea. Yes. Oh,
We should be dancing.
and it will be a special one because you're gonna have a special top 3 with a special guest. Oh, a very good friend of ours.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.